Isn't it funny how sometimes a ride just really doesn't work for you? Today I decided to go out and I was going to be doing a really good video on Anglesey concerning tying up Op Julie, the Berwyn UFO incident and a couple of other bits and pieces. Plus at the same time do a bit of research into a trip I want to make with some friends. So I thought I'd film it because it'll be a really good film. Well, as you can see, the footage, whilst clear, hasn't come out particularly well. That's a nice bike, isn't it? You see the 8-bar hangers on that. Yeah, so as you can see, the position is a bit too low. So I didn't start well. One of the things I'm doing is I'm actually just running in the monkey. But I've decided that despite the fact I'm taking it easy, I've decided that I'm going to do a little series with the monkey within the realms of what I can do, particularly while I'm trying to run it in. It's going to be called something like Little Bike Does Big Things. So essentially, this may seem a bit daft, but what we're going to do is I'm going to do things on a small bike, a little bike, the monkey, yeah, you get it, see, don't just throw this thing together, and I'm going to concentrate on doing big things. Now, as I say, you'll see in a minute, basically, the first road I really wanted to ride down was blocked by Her Majesty's Constabulary. I think it was an accident or something had gone on, so I couldn't get down there, so it completely ruined all my plans. So here really is my first little bike doing big things, and the first two big things are little bike goes on a big bridge and little bike goes to a big station. Now I could obviously do these as two separate videos, but it seems a bit churlish since one is round the corner from the other. And yeah, as you can see, it was a really nice day. The GoPro was not pointing where I wanted it to go. Nothing was working out well at all. As I say, there are days when things just don't work. So here we go. First things first. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. Bum, 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 bum. Yay! We're going to be going and doing a big bridge. Can the monkey cope with it? Well, I don't know. It's only a little bike. It's a big bridge. Well, I guess that if it doesn't cope, we're a bit of a problem. So, to even get to the bridge, as you can see, it was queuing. Like I say, that day didn't really work out at all well, but never mind. Should we do a bit of filtering? Yeah, why not? Now, I don't filter fast. The reason I don't filter fast is because that gives me more time to react, should things not be good. Now, as you can see, I'm actually chosen to do the world's worst thing about filtering, and that's to actually ride on the cat's eyes. The little wheels don't like it. They don't like it up and they don't. So, one small problem there. Now, as you can see, I'm hanging back to allow the Porsche Panamera or whatever it is to come through. Maybe I'm in his blind spots. Actually, in hindsight, it's a bit of bad riding on my part. I should have maybe moved so he could have seen me a little bit easier and everyone would have been happy a little bit earlier. Always a school day, always a school day. So here we go, a bridge. Not just any bridge, a big bridge. Pont Britannia. Really bad for crosswinds actually. If you're on a bike, there are days when you can't use it, whereas a car can. And often it is down to 30 mile an hour actually, as a suggested limit. No such problems today. It was a bit windy coming back actually later on. As you can see, like I say, everything's not working properly. Not a very good picture. Sorry about that. But hey ho, first big thing completed off the tick list. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go and now do the second big thing. We're going to go to a big station. Look, I know this is really sad, but I've got to get some footage out of this trip somehow. So you'll have to put up with it. Still, at least you can see where everyone complains they can't see the speedos. You can see where I say I don't have a problem, because a lot of the time you can actually see what speed I'm doing. Hopefully you won't see me speeding. I do hope not. I have to say this was quite good on this. So my intention was originally, I've come over the bridge and I'm going to take the next road on the left. Not this little entrance, that's an army place, don't want to go there and fight soldiers. We're going to turn left just down here, and as you'll see, it's not going to be possible due to police blocking the road. I wasn't a happy bunny, and because I couldn't do what I wanted to do, I decided to abandon it. It's a shame, but what I will do is use some of the footage later on and talk about the change out. There we go. Look, a police car. Nina, Nina, Nina. Oh, lots of bloody blue lights. Lovely. That's a Polestar equipped Volvo, if I remember rightly. I don't know what that means. I think it just means it's got some go faster bits on it, but I don't really know. See the chrome glinting brightly. Lovely Volvo garage there on the right hand side. My favourite Volvo garage, not least of all because of the road sign. And once we negotiate the traffic, we'll have another drum roll, and we will be reaching a big station. Interestingly, Llanfairpwll is actually a request stop. So if you're on the train, not the intercity type ones, but the normal trains, you have to speak to the guard and say, I'm going to want to get off at Llanfairpwll or Llanfair PG. And only then would they actually stop, otherwise the trains would just go straight through. Fancy that. Didn't get that in London when I worked in London, but you do up here. So there we go. I get my first little achievement, my first badge. Monkey, little bike, does big things. Number 1, a big bridge. Number 2, a big station. I promise there'll be some bigger and better videos. I just didn't want to completely waste the footage that I got from here. I know it's not brilliant, but yeah, 2 off the list. We're going to be doing some proper big stuff soon, genuinely. So do stick with it. And also there'll be coming soon a video on why this is here in the fleet. And it's not a happy story, but I'm trying to make the best of it. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And join me for some more monkeying around. Bye.